What's up guys, Maxima here, back with another short video on Legends Idleon. So the significance of the video today is to elaborate and talk a little bit about in-app purchases for this game, weighing the pros and cons of buying gems in this game. Please bear with me because I am smoking a cigarette. It was a long night at work and I just got home. Alright. So the first thing I want to go over are the actual in-app purchases in this game. There's not very many. So when you buy gems, you can buy 200 gems, 600 gems, 1500 gems, and 4000 gems. Obviously, the more that you buy, the better deal you get. It's not a lot, but it is a better deal. Now, when buying these gems, keep in mind that buying these time candies is not always the best to go. First of all, let's take a look at these time candies. And let's actually take a minute to read what they do. Okay, the first one, the blue one. It gives me a single 1 hour of AFK. Okay, let's look at the second one. This now gives a random time candy. The chances are 34% chance for 1 hour, 33% chance for 2 hours, and 33% chance for 4 hours. And again, the third one, again, a random candy with a very, very low chance of 12 hour and 24 hour. And then again, ultimately, the last candy, you have a 22% chance for 24 hour, 40% chance for 12 hours, so that's not that bad. You only have a 4% chance of 72 hours, so please make sure you read this before you buy them, because if you read the first one, you're getting a set time of AFK. So you may think, well, each one of these will give me a set time, and the one that costs the most will give me the most time. That's not true. So I did the math. If you was to buy 4,000 gems for $20, you can buy 14 of these candies right here. If you want my personal opinion, out of the 14 candies of the Absolute Sugar Maniac candy, you're probably going to get about 10 4-hour candies, about 2 12 hours, and then maybe, if you're extremely lucky, you'll get a 24-hour or a 72-hour. I have only gotten one 72-hour out of buying these. So keep that in mind. Also, now that we've talked about that, I do want to point one thing out. So right here in inventory and storage, this is actually, if you're just starting the game, your best investment. Right here, carry capacity. Each purchase boosts the carry capacity by 25%, and that's all characters for every item type. And I'll get to a reason why that is so significant in a minute. And also, you have item backpack space and storage chest space. Your carry capacity and item backpack space is your best friend starting out. When you first start out, your carry capacity for anything is 15. That's not a lot. You'll only have essentially 1.5 backpack space. So, say for instance, if I was to come down here where I'm at now, and I wanted to, well, no, I'll tell you what, let's do one better. Because if you're first starting out, then you're probably more right here with the copper. Okay, say if I got a 72-hour candy, and I just started out, so I don't really have access to different stages with higher level monsters. I don't have access to the iron, so I'm going to drop 72 hours right here on this copper. I feel like I'm going to get a lot of mining levels. I feel like I'm going to get a lot of copper, and that's what I want. Bam, use the candy. So let me explain to you what's going to happen. You're going to get the EXP, okay? And believe me, progression is extremely slow in this game. 72 hours will not get you nowhere near as much. As you can see, I got level 14 mining. Okay, I've been playing this game for 2 weeks. So what's going to happen when you use that 72-hour candy is you're going to get about 400 or 500 copper ore from this rock. And because your carry capacity is only 15, you're only going to be able to pick up half of those. So you're going to use that candy, you're going to pick up what you can, and you're going to still have 200 or 300 ore laying on the ground. Make no mistake, under any circumstances can you go here and think, well, I got some gems left, I'll just buy some backpack space. No, if you come to this screen with stuff on the ground, when you exit back out, everything on the ground will be gone. You cannot run out this portal and put all of your ore in your chest and come back, because all of your items will be gone. So that's just one example on how to be careful with using your time candies, because I've done that before. I've used the 72-hour time candy while cutting wood and got 700 logs, and I was only able to pick up 300 of them. So I left 400 logs on the ground. Okay, that's not counting the rare wood cutting logs cards you may get. That's not counting any statues you may get or anything else you could get as a rare drop from cutting. So, that being said, also, when using your candies, it is not a bad idea, if you're going to be buying gems, to invest in some regular talent resets. So what this does is this resets all of your talent points, which are here, and it totally refunds every point. So say for instance, you've been really focused on combat, so you've been adding everything to increase damage, critical hit rate, gilded sword, sharpened axe. You've been adding to strength, you've been adding to agility, you got your attacks, you got these passive bonuses. That's all great, that's good for you. Okay, if you're gonna go use a bunch of time candies at a tree cutting wood or mining ore, okay, you're not gonna benefit nowhere near as much as if you just take the time to reset your talent points and put everything in to resourcing. And let me show you. So you have skills like smelting every day, Acme Anvil, yeah, I already know, godly creation, and focused soul. You have stuff like broken time and elusive efficiency. That is where your points need to be if you were going to use a lot of time candies on mining or woodcutting. Again, if you were going to go train combat, say you were trying to make a full set of iron, well, you gotta have 300 goblin ears and I think 300 or 400 jungle logs. Then you might want to reset your talent points and put everything in to your strength, to your attack. And you can check here as the Afk Info, and I'll show you. When you go to Afk Info, it's going to tell you in this area how much EXP an hour you will get, how many kills per hour you will get, AFK gain rates, and hit chance. So if I got everything in to resourcing, say to benefit from mining, benefit from woodcutting, and I go and I'm fixing to drop 72 hours or over 100 hours in time candy in a place where there's monsters, then I'm not going to benefit nowhere near as much as if I would just take the time to reset my talents and put everything into my strength and attack. If I was to take away all these points from sharpened axe, gilded sword, then the AFK EXP an hour would drop tremendously. So just keep that in mind when you're doing the in-app purchases. Time candies are not always going to get you what you want. Most of the time, they're not going to get you nowhere near what you want for what you pay for them. It's good to invest when you first start out into carry capacity and inventory space, and at least 2 of the talent resets. That way, in the future, when you do make a large purchase and you do decide to buy a lot of candies, and say you have 200 hours of candies, then you need to be able to reset your talents accordingly to be completely as efficient as you possibly can in whatever area that you're AFKing at. So I hope anything that I said was helpful when you're buying in-app purchases. Be careful in what you buy. Be careful when you use and spend your candies, and be careful how you use your talent points. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for my next video, and I hope to see you guys then. This is Maxima, over and out.